Hello everyone, it's been Frenzy, and now that the new LEGO Star Wars sets have been out for a few days, I want to go over each of them and discuss which of them are worth it and which of them are not. Specifically, I am going to try and find out which sets are worth their retail price, or if they are just overpriced and you should wait for sale, or if you should just never buy the LEGO set because it is just that bad. And also, I will probably think of some certain circumstances where it would be good to get a set or to not get a set. So that out of the way, let's get started. Starting with the 501st Battle Pack, this set came out for $30, and just going to go out and say it, this set is not overpriced. I would like to have seen this set be $25, but this set is probably, in M&R Productions' words, the most popular LEGO set ever made, and I agree, it was campaigned for and everyone wanted it, and it sold out within minutes, and so that must mean everybody agrees that $30 is a fair price considering everything. I think it is definitely worth $30. I'm not going to get it immediately, but I'll make sure I get one at some point. And yeah, so this set is definitely worth the $30 unless you're not interested in the Clone Wars, and then it's probably not. Or if you just want to get it because everyone campaigned for it and that made it special. That's kind of me, so yeah, definitely worth the $30. Alternatively, for $30, you could get Anakins Jedi Interceptor, and obviously this is a much less popular set, but anyways, I think the build is nice, it looks good, but I think they made one of these in 2014, so it's not like we've never seen one of these before. Anakin and R2-D2 minifigures are super accessible in other sets. You can get them super easily. Anakin isn't even accurate to the scene he's in, if I remember correctly, but it is just not worth $30. This is more of a $20 set. I'm not saying it's a bad set. I like this set. It looks cool. I will definitely consider getting this one, but it is not worth $30. It is more of a $20 set. The minifigures are nothing special. Anakin's a bit inaccurate, and this is not anything new. So $30 is $10 too much. $25 maybe would have been a good price too, but $30 is definitely not. The AAT, or the Armored Assault Tank, is one of the sets on this list that I have trouble thinking of a fair price for it, because there's reasons why it should be $40 to me, and there are reasons why it should not be. Some of the stuff that justifies the price are the Ahsoka and Ahsokan Clone Trooper minifigures, and just the minifigures in general. You can never really go wrong with battle droids, but also the AAT does look pretty good. On the flip side though, the AAT is inaccurate according to Ryan from M&R Productions. I haven't really seen the Clone Wars. I'm planning on watching it sometime, but if it really is inaccurate, then that is definitely not good. And though I wouldn't really mind the inaccuracies, it still would be nice for it to be more accurate. So after thinking about this set a bit, I decided that this is going to be one of the more circumstantial ones. Say that you should definitely get it if you really want the minifigures, or basically if you're just really wanting these figures and have wanted them for a long time, then definitely get this set. But if you're like me and can wait on the minifigures, then I would go ahead and just wait for this to go down to $30 or so. If you're in no rush to get it, then you might as well wait and save some money. The Knights of Ren transport ship I came quickly to a conclusion for, and I've decided that this set is almost definitely not worth getting, or just waiting for it to drop down $20. This vehicle, I don't even remember from The Rise of Skywalker, and I know it was there, but I mean, it's not that special. The minifigures are nothing special. The Knights of Ren you can definitely have gotten from previous sets. I get that there's like 4 of them if I remember correctly, but those are like the only real reason to get it. But minifigures in quantity are kind of lazy for the price, and that is just ridiculous. The ship can't really do a lot, not even close to the most iconic Star Wars ship, and yeah, so if you do want this set, I would recommend getting it for cheaper when it comes cheaper. Maybe it won't become $20, but if it's something you want to get, then go right ahead. Personally, though, I doubt I will be getting this set, as there are a whole bunch of other Star Wars sets that I would rather get. And as for General Grievous' Starfighter, I have some very controversial opinions and it is definitely not a bad set. I don't understand why everyone hates on it so much. I mean, there are 2 glaring issues, the minifigures and the price, which obviously we're going to talk about in a second, but it is lazy to reuse the Duel Mustafar Obi-Wan, and that is just dumb. And the Airborne Clone Trooper is not a bad figure, but we needed at least one more, and probably a Commander Cody figure as well. And the fact that this set isn't even 500 pieces and is $80 makes the minifigure selection even cruddier. But I think we need to look a bit past the minifigures and the price and just value the actual build for what it is. I mean, it is a really nice build, obviously not worth $80, but it is still a good build, and we need to give it the credit for that. And though there's not enough figures in this set, the minifigures we do get are actually really good, except for Obi-Wan, of course. That was just lazy. And so basically, conclusion for this set, this is not worth $80. It is worth more $40 to $60 range, depending on how much you like General Grievous, like I do. He's one of my favorite Star Wars characters, and definitely going to be getting this set at discount. I'm sure this set will discount pretty rapidly, and then after that, I would highly recommend getting this set if it is low, price is low enough. So definitely keep this item in mind while looking for good sets, and don't let the retail price and the cruddy minifigure selection get in your way of an otherwise great build. The Resistance ITS transport set is definitely not worth the $100, and the reason for that is because nobody knew that this ship existed. I mean, obviously some people did, but I didn't, most people didn't. This is a super obscure Star Wars vehicle, and it is just not worth $100 for that reason. Minifigure selection is really cruddy too. I mean, they're all good, but they're definitely not enough. I'm pretty sure that this ship is from Galaxy's Edge, and if you guys are like a huge fan of that and this ship, then the set might be worth $100 too. But if you just think it looks cool, I would advise waiting for this to be discounted $10 or $20, because this is definitely not worth $100 for most of us. The Death Star Final Duel set is like about 150 to 200 pieces less than the Resistance ITS transport, and it is also $100. So logic would tell me that this automatically is not a good deal, but there's a big difference here, and that is that this is actually something recognizable. I think that LEGO did rip us off a bit with this price, and though it is a great set and I will definitely be getting it, I will say that it should probably be gotten at a discount price. The minifigures in this set are really good, my favorites being the Emperor's Guards, and I can't wait to get some of those, and that will be great. But set is definitely something worth getting, but $100 is a bit pricey. I mean, it's not like a complete deal breaker. If it's $100 and it stays that price, I'll still get it. But I mean, wish it was like at least $10 cheaper, and then that would have been much better. But this is a super recognizable and iconic scene, and if for those of you who missed out on it like me several years back, this is definitely a must get, and definitely be getting this set, and hope you guys choose to do so as well. The Razor Crest is no doubt not worth the $130. That is a complete ripoff. Now, for $120, that I would have took more consideration into. But I know the real reason that this set is $130 and not $120. And that, friends, is because of Baby Yoda. Now, that just makes me so annoyed that LEGO would charge us $10 more for this freaking micro figure. I think it's pretty obvious that this $10 increase is simply because of Baby Yoda. For example, the 20th anniversary Slave one was $120 and is pieced very closely to this set and had the same amount of minifigures. Also, figure selection isn't even that great in this set. There could have been more people, like another scout trooper and the girl whose name I've forgotten, and whole bunch of characters could have been included in this set. But no, they just had to stick it down to these 4 plus Baby Yoda. I know Baby Yoda is really popular, or at least was really popular, but he's a micro figure and he does not justify the $10 increase. I mean, Ahsoka from the ATAT set, was one thing. She was an actual minifigure. She was something of importance, and look, Baby Yoda is of course of importance as well, but minifigures are much cooler than micro figures, even if it's Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda should not have inflated the price, and I guess I am assuming that's the reason it's more expensive, but I couldn't think of a better reason why it would be $130 instead of $120 like the 20th anniversary Slave one. But this is ridiculous. With the rant out of the way, I would say that $20 to $30 more in this set is a pretty good set and for a pretty good deal. And ignoring the minifigures, I'm going to take my own advice and ignore the minifigures and the inflated price. And this is actually a really decent set. It looks really good, and it's just not worth the $10 to $30 increase. And will I get the set? No idea, but I will definitely not slam the door closed just because of this whole minifigure crud. So yeah, I would also advise you guys to wait for a price drop on this set as well. The last set I'm going to be discussing in this video is the ATAT, and this set is going to be $160, and though there's nothing really to rant about now, for this one I'd say it's probably not worth that price. This set is pretty much perfect, at least from what I can tell from watching videos about it. Other than the fact that there are not enough stormtroopers, there should have been probably 2 more. 1 more would have still been good, and that would have made it much more worth the $160. $160 though isn't a terrible price at all. I would say $10 to $20 would have been better, but remember, this is the same price as the Millennium Falcon from last year, so that is saying something. Millennium Falcon is probably much better than the AT-AT, and that is probably the better way to spend $160. But that doesn't mean that this set should be ignored. It is great and almost flawless, and cannot wait to get one, though I will be waiting to get this discounted. But even then, it's still not a terrible price. I just want to make that clear. But if you just really want this set, then go right ahead and get it. You probably will not be too disappointed about the price. And that is it for this video. Sorry if I talked a little too long about some sets, particularly the Razor Crest. Just had to rant about that Baby Yoda thing. But anyways, that is it for this video. Again, these are just my opinions. I could be wrong about them. I haven't gotten any of these sets yet. But there's a set that you think is overpriced, then let me know in the comments. Other than the Grievous Starfighter, I think we can all agree on that one. So yeah, I can't wait to get these sets, or some of them. Which sets are you guys going to be getting? Leave those in the comments. Thanks for watching. Wash your hands and have a great day.